All right, everybody, the time is now. UFC 5 is here, and I could not be more excited, ecstatic. The anticipation is real. You know, my heart is pumping right now because UFC 5 has finally released their trailer, and we're about to watch it for the first time together. I wanted to make sure I saved it with you guys. So here we go, and okay, hello. The first new entry in the mixed martial arts series for 3 years will hit PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS on October 27th, 2023. So it's coming out pretty soon here. We're in September 7th today, and yeah, UFC's on the way. So let's go ahead and pop open this trailer and let's watch it together. I have not seen it yet. I'm saving this for you guys, my first initial reactions. So let's go. I cannot wait for this. This is crazy. I can't believe we're finally here. Playing UFC 4 for so long. Ooh. Already the vibes are strong. Game engine footage. Valentina Shevchenko. Here we go. Oh. Frostbite, baby. Oh, come on. Oh, they sweaty. He's real sweaty. Hey! All right. Here we go. Here we go. Ooh. Let me turn that down a little bit. Dang, look at that head kick. Is that my boy Connor? Ooh, ducked. Michael Chandler. Goosh. Oh, he's scrambling. Ooh, the transition's looking wild here. I'm seeing some hammer fists, or not hammer fists, but some striking from the stacked position. I'm seeing a lot of bleed damage here. Erdine! Oh! Graphics looking pretty good. Little, woo, the blood. Watch out. Dang! See the elbows? UFC 5 as real as it gets. Johnny Bones. Fedor Emelianenko. Gameplay reveal coming soon. Pre-order now. Deluxe Edition. And receive Fedor, Muhammad Ali, or Mike Tyson. Interesting. Okay. There's the trailer there. I mean, that's not gameplay footage, but it does kind of display some of the graphics. Yeah, they looked pretty good. And I'm pretty pumped up. I'm pretty pumped up. And I can't wait. Powered by Frostbite, EA Sports UFC 5 is the next evolution of the fight game, from unrivaled graphic upgrades to all new damage systems and doctor stoppages that affect gameplay in truly authentic fashion. This is as real as it gets. That's exciting. That's really exciting. A new engine, finally a game that's going to be on the PS5, designed for the PS5, to fully take advantage of all the hardware in the PS5, the technology as well. It's going to be amazing. Let's go ahead and let's go check it out. I just plan on watching the trailer, but I kind of want to go through all of this with you guys, if you don't mind, and just see what's going on here. We got, okay, looks like we got some authentic, I can't say the word authentic authentic damage. Let's check this out. Okay, you get a little cut here. That's a big cut. Cuts, bruising, and swelling accumulate based on the damage you inflict and take, including over 64,000 possible combinations of facial damage that is rendered in more detail than ever before. Whoa, 64,000 possible combinations? My goodness. Realistically affecting character attributes. Dang, that is pretty exciting. That is pretty cool. The fact that depending on what you're going to hit your opponent with, it's going to inflict some serious damage, and you have so many different opportunities to hurt and injure your opponent, and not only is it going to be aesthetically pleasing, but it's also going to affect character attributes. So it's actually going to affect the player in a negative way by doing damage and cutting and slicing and dicing, and that is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. I cannot wait to get out there when UFC 5 comes out and really try to inflict pain and sharp elbows upon my opponent in the octagon, and see the damage and almost be able to understand based on what you're looking at what your opponent is dealing with in the attribute department, and what negative aspects come from that. So super cool. Up next we got doctors checks and stoppages. I don't know how I feel about doctor stoppages personally. I don't really like having the doctor have my fight outcome in their hands. I mean, I'm sure like real athletes, real UFC fighters don't want that. They don't like that. We know Nate Diaz versus Jorge Masvidal, what happened in that fight. We all were dying to see what was going to happen in rounds 4 and 5, even though Masvidal was really doing some big damage on Nathan Diaz. But it's always an unfortunate thing when the doctor stops the fight. But let's see what it says here. Authentic damage comes with authentic results. If the player sustains a significant injury like a broken nose or a swollen eye, the ref can now step in, pause the action, and get the ringside doctor to inspect the damage. Reading that actually kind of gives me a little excitement, because I could see you being in the octagon and you land a big knee, maybe a flying knee, or you slice with a good elbow, or you land that clean shot right on the noggin, and the doctor's like, hold on, we got to check the injury. And who knows, maybe the fighter will actually react in a unique way. Obviously, with this new damage system, who knows if the nose is going to change, or if there's going to be some sort of animation, letting you know that the fighter is damaged, and then the doctor's going to come in and stop the fight, and then, or not stop the fight, but kind of inspect. And that could be a moment of like a swing of momentum almost. The doctor looking at you, you're like, dang bro, I'm taking a lot of damage. Could get into your mental psyche as a competitor, and it could just do so much. So actually reading this, I'm kind of excited for it, because I played games like Undisputed, and the cuts just irritate you, and then you're kind of worried about it, and the doctor comes in and stops the fight. So hopefully they implement this a lot better than they did in Undisputed. But super excited for the damage, and now actually excited for the doctor checks and stoppages too. And another thing I'm super excited for, and I'm curious how they're going to do it, is the leg kicks. In UFC 4, you'd throw the leg kick, you'd do damage, and I think it affected the takedown defense of the fighter. And of course, like you can only take so many hits, and you'd get rocked animations on the legs. But I would love to see a fighter take a lot of damage to the legs and that actually affect their movement. And I think that they're doing that in this game. I'm not 100% sure, but that would be awesome to see. And up next, we got new strikes and hit reactions. Introducing all new animations for ground and pound elbows. Thank you very much. That's something we've been all waiting for. UFC 4 not being able to drop those elbows from the top, drop hammer fists, not fish. I hope you're not dropping any fish. That would be awkward in the octagon. We get slippery. But anyways, introducing all new animations for ground and pound elbows, spinning attacks, and several other punches, kicks, knees, and elbows. Plus, new striking animations emulate heavy hitters, professional kickboxers, and more. It looks like we're going to get better, more realistic, aesthetically pleasing animations that are going to create a more unique experience when you're going to be playing these UFC fighters, and really going to bring alive that immersive play, if you're into that, where every fighter should be feeling more like that fighter, like Alexander Volkanovski with his movement, or Nate Diaz, the way he kind of plods forward, and could be it's going to be very cool to see how they look and how they feel when we get our hands on the actual game here. I'm getting pretty dang excited. Thanks for staying with me here in this video. Hope you guys are enjoying. All right, we got seamless submissions. Okay, so submissions were a big problem in UFC 4. If you're an avid player, obviously, you know, the striking in UFC 4 I felt was pretty cool, and it felt like you were in a fight. It felt a little bit of a simulation, like a little bit of a simulation. And when you would get to the ground and you get into these mini game positions, you know, they lock in the submission, and that took skill to lock in the submission. But when you get into these mini games, it was almost like the hype or the buzz, the immersion, the matrix unplugs you, and you're just like, oh, what am I doing right now? What game am I playing? This is crazy. And it just really sucked. I hated the submissions. I never wanted to get good at them. You know, it just killed the game. I still play it a lot. I still love UFC 4, but it really dampened the mood whenever somebody would try to lock in the submissions. And of course, there were submissions that were overpowered, rear naked choke, standing guillotine, etc. But let's see what they say here. A revamped extension of the existing grappling system brings faster animations and the removal of mini games. Okay, so interesting. So a revamped extension of the existing grappling systems. So revamped. So are they bringing back the same grappling system, but just adding a lot of different animations, a lot of different options? Because when they say a revamped extension, it's almost, to me, saying they're going to take the grappling system in UFC 4 and they're going to just improve and add upon, which, you know, I was hoping for a completely revamped grappling system, so this is kind of confusing me. But you know, if they add and improve positions, I'm not mad at that. We'll see what that means. I might be wrong in how I'm reading this, but the one thing I'm very excited for is the removal of the mini games. You know, a new submissions offers a smoother, more authentic ground game that is sure to be a grappler's delight. And that's what we are missing. That is the void in UFC 4 right now, is the grappler's delight. Exactly. I'm so glad that they focused on this. I'm so glad that they're making these changes because, wow, I mean, the striking in UFC 4, in my opinion, is actually pretty good. But the grappling needs some work. So hopefully a revamped extension is a big improvement. And the fact that we're getting, hopefully, transitional-based submissions, where you're fighting for that next position to lock in that choke or tighten it up, or, you know, get to that arm bar, is a more immersive experience, and will create just such an amazing game and allow these grapplers to really flourish and to make names for themselves and to have it be exciting. And when people take you down or get on top of you, they're not just like, oh, you're just holding them down, you're cheesing, or you're boring, but like actually the respect for the ground game and the deepness of it can be something to be witnessed. And I'm super excited to see these competitors in the esports fight league and just on ranked blossom into the different types of fight styles they decide to go with. All right, so we got the UFC 5 Deluxe Edition. Pre-order the UFC Deluxe Edition to get 3 days of early access, plus fighters like Mike Tyson, Fedor Emelianenko, Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, and more. So they're gonna have some fighters, some special ones, if you want to go ahead and pre-order there. And it looks like that's pretty much it. Oh wait, we got some features and modes. Looks like this video is gonna be a little bit longer than expected. But here we go. Fight week. UFC 5 is truly an extension of the UFC fan experience. There's no better example than the all-new Fight Week challenges, features, and content that connect them with blockbuster UFC cards in a way that's never been done before. Wow. Yo, I'm getting pretty excited here. This is hyping me up. I'm not really sure what they're gonna come out with, but I can't wait, you know, to check it out. I wasn't too big into the challenges in UFC 4. I think for UFC 5, I'm really gonna try to embrace and do everything that the game has to offer and leave no stone unturned. So I'm excited to see what these challenges are, what the features are, and the content. And as the UFC cards are coming along and we're watching them, it's going to bring some hype to the video game, which is always a good thing. Progression and rewards. Play the game to earn your way through a set of predetermined rewards, including an in-game currency, player profile customizations, created fighter vanity items, and alter egos. In addition, alter egos. In addition, completing profile challenges reward players with XP that levels up their punch cards earning capabilities. Now, it seems like obviously we're gonna have an in-game currency. You know, EA's got to be able to make some money as the game's life cycle extends. I'm super excited. I'm hoping that in this list I'm going to see UFC Ultimate Team, which I never really got to enjoy either, but I heard UFC 2's Ultimate Team was really good. UFC 3's Ultimate Team was pretty good, and then UFC 4 they actually took it out. So I'm hoping that as we go through this list, they're going to implement that back in. But yep, cool progression and rewards. That's going to be awesome. I'm not sure what alter egos is. Is that like a fighter? Are they actually going to have like different personalities of fighters? Are they gonna have like Conor McGregor that was humble against Dustin Poirier with different stats and attributes, and then Conor McGregor saying he's the lion, Stephen A. Smith. I'm the lion. I'm the fat cat. I'm the fat cat, Stephen. When he was in that Stephen A. Smith document or interview, or maybe I'm totally off on that. This is the first time I'm actually looking at all this stuff on UFC 5. I've been super busy, but it's finally nice to have some time to dive in here. Online career mode. What is that? Players asked for it. We answered. Oh. Online career mode includes skill-based matchmaking, division progression, and title chases across 4 divisions. Players can compete with a different created fighter in each division, allowing players to showcase multiple character customizations and Vandy items. Hallelujah! 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 I mean, come on. They said it right here. Players asked for it, we answered. And a lot of players I talked to, they did want sort of online career mode. I'm not sure if it's like an ultimate team mode, but being able to have an online career mode where you actually start from the bottom and progress your fighter and attain skills and learn the game and have it be online is going to make the experience so much more exhilarating, and being able to compete against other opponents in a career mode. I'm so excited to see how they do that. That is going to be absolutely amazing. That is really cool. It's going to be sick to see all these different custom fighters and how they decide to make their builds, and it's going to make the game so awesome, because of course we all like to go unranked and play our favorite fighters. That's actually my favorite thing to do, go unranked and play the people that you like to watch on any given day at an event. But to be able to make your own fighter and then have someone that you become a rival with, or these notorious guys that start coming up, it's going to almost make a lore in the game. It's going to be amazing. Okay, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed presentation. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, one more thing before we go. If you're still around, thank you guys. I appreciate it. Frostbite Engine. For the first time in franchise history, the Frostbite Engine powers EA Sports UFC, bringing unrivaled graphics, upgrades for console games, from dynamic lighting and overall character fidelity to realistic strand hair and cloth animations. Frostbite helps to bring the action into the octagon to life. We're getting a badass new Frostbite engine, and this game is designed for the PS5, so we're finally getting the next gen game in this UFC. You know, we're getting a next gen UFC. It's been 3 years basically since we've had a new UFC game, so I know you're excited. I'm excited. The anticipation is real. It's September 7th today. We're almost there, a couple more months, and we're gonna have this game in our hands. We're going to be able to play it, and it's just gonna be such a good time. It's a great time to be a UFC fan and gamer. So that's all I have for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And that trailer was awesome, and I don't think that was gameplay. I think that was just, a preview. Let's go back to it real quick. If we go to that trailer, because at the end of that video, this video is age restricted. Yep, because all the blood and guts is and also the game is now rated mature, blood, strong language of violence, which I'm very happy with, to give them the ability to create some bloody dirty matches. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, this UFC is making me pretty excited. Let's do this trailer one more time if you missed it. Game engine footage. You know, they're just showing the game engine footage here. Gameplay reveal coming soon. So this is not the gameplay. Just kind of showcasing the engine's ability, Frostbite. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Bruceleerob. You can find me on the Esports Fight League commentating. You can find me on Twitch streaming. I'll be playing this game a whole lot, and I'll be dropping a whole lot more content for your viewing pleasure. And I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, you know, just drop a like, hit the subscribe button. It's free, it's easy, it supports me. I'd appreciate it. You know, just smack it right now. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. And yeah, more hot, spicy UFC content coming your way. UFC 5 coming soon. I cannot wait. Y'all have a good day. Aloha.